games like PUBG takes the market by storm. On the other hand, games like Mario always gives us nostalgic feelings. Now the point is how to come up with great mobile game ideas. Oh, you don't always need a whole team full of developers, but a few talented brains to create the skeleton of a game. So hey listeners, this is Mindful Talks podcast. Welcome to the 9th episode of Game Dev Club. So today we're going to speak all about a complete guide to come up with unique mobile game ideas. So everyone believes they have brilliant ideas. That is, until reality strikes. There is a concept behind every successful mobile game. Every great design with brilliant concept. It is the concept that really differs the products from the competitors and the current scenarios. This frequently occurs when developers attempt to transform their concepts into fully functional software parts. This is the point at which they realize their ideas are too big for their technological skills. Sadly, concepts cannot be corrected later in the game development process. Many individuals consider product ideas to be discrete thoughts. However, this is just the start of the idea generating phase. This procedure should have a number of phases and well thought out parts. Only once the idea has been thoroughly fleshed out, it is suitable for the next phase. Even with all of this, there is no assurance that your mobile game ideas will be profitable. So without any further ado, let's get started with 35 mobile game ideas for Android and iOS. So in the category of racing, you can take games like motorcycle, car racing. The second is animal racing. The third is skateboarding. So say for example, if you're taking motorcycle or car racing, so games like car or motorbike racing appeal to both youngsters and adults. And to differentiate your game from those currently available on the App Store or Google Play Store, you might include hard circuits or give variety of cars from which users can race and battle with other games. And the same goes with animal racing and skateboarding as well. Then moving to action mobile game ideas, then you can come up with detective textbooks or sports league game or adventure. And it just means like if you're taking the action packed games, then you just need to create the game that is visually very appealing. And if you're taking like detective games in which the player must solve a murder mystery or discover the suspect, may become pretty addictive. Then coming to mobile game ideas for kids, like this is like the market especially for kids. So you can take games like cartoon game, counting games, driving games, cooking games, and so on. So say for example, if you are taking any cartoon game, so children are best attracted to the cartoon characters, and you might make such an application using characters like Shin Chan, Doraemon, Chota Bheem, and so on. Then comes the category of augmented reality mobile game, and here you can take 3 major games like zombie games, teleport games, Pokemon Go figure, and so on. So taking the example of Pokemon Go. So Pokemon Go is a popular game among your target group, and you must include a GPS function so that gamers can search for and follow their surrounding. So it just basically means that whenever you're making such kind of games, just make sure you include a different feature that has not been used before or which is unique from the other features or the competitors' features. Then in card addictive mobile games category, there are many games like poker games, rummy, blackjack, teen patti, and in puzzle concept games also there are games like words, block games, guess the difference games, and so on. So yes, even in this educational type field, there are games like mathematical games in which, like if you're thinking of making maths games, make sure it has several levels for kids, children, and grown-ups, in which certain calculations are there, and general knowledge games like certain like KBC or stuff, and chemistry, physics games, and even in this category of strategy style mobile game ideas, in which you can include mind sport games, Euro games, and so on. In this category of casino freaks, so you can take the games like bingo and Wheel of Luck especially. Then speaking of the sports category, now you already know that the market of sports game is superbly good. And if you speak about cricket, football, boxing, NBA, there are many other games in which you can use your creativity and just make sure that you perform differently or uniquely. Lastly comes board mobile game ideas, in which you can take the examples like Ludo, Sudoku, chess, snake and ladder games, and so on. Say for example, snake and ladder is like an old school classic game that is still being played widely. So just make sure that you use that particular board in certain way that it is sounding something not just unique, but also the gameplay that matters. So how the gameplay will go on, that totally depends like about on you. So yeah, so practically when we speak about how to come up with great mobile game ideas, then there are many factors that comes here. The first is look around you, and you must observe the environment around you in order to activate your imagination and start coming up with creative game ideas. The second is try playing every next game. So with so many different games available, it's difficult to come up with a distinct idea. However, you may build your foundation on an existing game and add something fresh and unique to the genre that has not previously been applied. And the other point is ask for opinions. So be proactive and learn about the games that people enjoy playing. Keep on asking people, they will assist you in seeing your concept from the outside. Then the major factor is the scamper way. So Color Switch, a successful game created by David Reichelt, was the quickest game in App Store in history to achieve 50 million downloads and was the number one game in over 100 countries worldwide. So to use this scamper approach, you must first assess the concept and determine whether it may be combined, adopted, or modified. It's a clever way to create a fresh mobile game concepts. Then comes a factor like endless brainstorming. So set a timer of 20 to 25 minutes for one session and stop when the timer goes off. Choose the most convenient spot and time of the day. A sheet of paper, a pen, and various colored markers are required to begin mapping game concepts. Choose a game type like a puzzle, action, arcade, and write it in the center of the page and then circle it. Begin it by jotting down the major concepts in one word each. Draw lines connecting the words to the game type printed in the middle. A theme, function, backdrop element, game mechanics, character, effect, or any other game feature can be represented by the concepts. And the other factors like reach out to the gaming communities, write down your game ideas, and that is the only key, major key I would say. And streaming your demo game as well, and even the platform that you choose, that also matters a lot. BGM of your game matters a lot. And of course, you need to keep the UI and UX in the mind and just make sure that it is connected with entertainment at the end of the day. So yes, lastly, I must add here that finding that one unique concept isn't the most important factor. It all comes down to execution. As a result, build prototypes, explore, develop, take risks, and most importantly, don't lose hope. So people of all ages like playing action, adventure, puzzle, and overall mobile games. So if you really want a team who will help you in all the technicalities to build a game for you, so you should definitely visit www.mindinventory.com right now, and definitely the team will give wings to your vision and make the best mobile game out there. So yes, that's it for today. We will be coming back with a very impactful episodes like this in every category like UI UX, Tech Set Go, Game Dev Club, and so on. So just make sure to stay tuned. We will see you in the next episode. Till then, keep rocking.